Welcome, coaster spotters, back to Six Flags Great Adventure. Today is the second day of operations of the safari, so we're going to show you a little bit of the changes in the safari and then some stuff that we can see from the safari of the theme park. And then we'll be back hopefully next week, a week before the actual opening, to do a little drone update. But here is one little change they've made. They've added this back in. This is how you used to get the safari, and now this is probably here to stay. So it has its own dedicated entrance now. So let's go inside and we'll show you some animals, show you some updates they've done to the safari, and all that fun stuff. Woo! Looks like they redid the roof too. Looks very, very fresh. You're going to get this when you enter in. You get the park map and the audio tour, which I believe they've updated. So that's fun. Right away you can see the one thing that they've done, they've repaved, I believe, about 3 miles of the safari, which it really needed, and that really signifies that this is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, which is just really a weird conversation, isn't it, Ariel?
Yeah.
Oh, fiance, Ariel's here. Forgot to introduce her. Yeah, it was because they said it was unsustainable back in 2013 when they closed it, or 2012.
Crazy.
Yeah. You're so sad that we missed it yesterday, right?
Yeah, next year coming, I'm rope dropping it.
Oh my god, God. It's like, I have to pee. I have to pee.
Talk about a chicken running with its head off. It's not a chicken, but...
There is Medusa, the former Bizarro. As anyone who's watched my vlogs, I've always called it a Medusa anyways, so perfect. You can see that they got that first drop done with that green and a lot of the supports, but still's got a little bit of ways to go. But we'll get a closer view of that when we're at the end of the safari, of course. See if it's throughout the entire safari, but it's so smooth. And they're down to 2 lanes now, but I'm sure if you really need to pass, it's still wide enough for 3.
And they're testing out the trucks.
Which we'll talk about, I guess, now. So they are going to have a upcharge for the giraffe feeding, and that will load from inside the theme park using the trucks as it was prior to 2020. And you will get the full experience if you want to do it from the park. We'll of course try that out as soon as it's available. If that's next in 2 weeks or whenever that starts beginning. Obviously, if they're testing now, I'm guessing it's probably pretty soon. And then you'll get to go to Camp Aventura. I don't believe the zip line or any of that will be running anymore, but you'll get to do the giraffe experience and all that stuff. And hopefully, I don't think we have a price on that yet, do we?
I'm not aware of anything.
No, so giraffe feeding used to be $5, so let's hope it's not too expensive, since they're not running it like a VIP tour like they've always had, where you get to go in the Outback cars or the Subaru cars, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I think it'd be appropriate to be like $10, $20, I think. But we'll find out and let you know, of course. It's so smooth. It's so nice. This road was so, nearly 50 years old. It needed resurfacing.
I felt like they made it unpaved for the safari trucks to make it feel like you were more on a safari.
No, that was just an old-ass road. Yes, it helped enhance the off-road adventure moniker, for sure. There's an ugly ostrich. I mean, you're beautiful in your own sense.
It has a tiny brain. It doesn't know what you're saying.
True. And there's the favorite. We'll get some zooms in of the elephants, my girls. You got a lot there. You should nibble instead of just taking it all at once. There you go. It's like, I'm just gonna chew on this for a while. Perfect. Just shove it in. Look at the other one, like dainty, a couple little pieces. This one's just like, I got the whole thing. Try to stop me. Baby. Who's your mama? And behind, it's like, nope, don't look at me. Okay. Road rage in New Jersey, even down inside the safari, of course. Oh yeah, exclusive road. New road. So smooth. I feel like they've been practicing the feedings again over at Camp Aventura. They all seem to be going right over to the spot. If you'd like to check out a video coming up very soon, I got to do the safari tour at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and got to get very close up and personal with some giraffes. So check that video out, coming out within the next week or two. Yeah, it was awesome. Highly recommend it. I see 3 babies. 1.
What happened to that one?
2. And right barely over the minivan, 3. Or the SUV. Oh, look, it can't walk right yet. It stumbles, it's awkward. So many babies. They were very productive over the winter. Ariel just said, aren't they making more money this way? Because it's per person. What is it, by the way?
Like 15 or 20.
$15 or $20, and you got to do you got to order. Well, I think you can now buy it at the gate now, right?
Yeah.
So now you don't probably need to worry about the processing fee since you don't have it's a steep processing fee. So definitely, I suggest get it all in one order for your theme park tickets, or get it at the gate if you're not a season pass holder or a member, legacy member, obviously. This is included. Still, with most tiers of season passes, though, right?
I think all.
Looks like they're building a new little enclosure there for the animals. Which makes sense. A lot of this stuff is going to start to need to be replaced. A lot of it goes back to 1974, of course, the year that the safari and theme park opened.
What are they going to do for the 50th?
I don't know. Hopefully more than Magic Mountain did.
What did Magic Mountain do?
Not much.
Hopefully more than Disney does.
Yes. For Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, they had a marketing campaign, pretty much.
Yeah. And special food.
Sometimes I just stick my tongue out. And fall asleep. It's not that hot, guys. What's up? We've also noticed that the zip line they used to have at Camp Aventura is now gone. So I think that even more indicates that this is how it's going to remain. Be able to pay in the park for special experiences using the old trucks, but it probably will not ever be a free experience inside the park anymore. So, interesting. It would be interesting if they created like a little parking lot and then you could just get off and, take a break in the middle of your drive. That would be cool.
Yes. I want to do the overnight camping here, if they still do that.
Run. They've even paved the off-road part right there. So hopefully that zip line will show up in the theme park somewhere. That would be neat.
Yeah, definitely.
So cool if you like went over the water or something like that. Remember when we saw a bear in the wilds in New Jersey at the abandoned Warner Brothers Safari Park? Check that video out. That was so cool. That was not cool. So it looks like, as far as progress goes, we have the first drop done. I can't tell if the lip till's been painted. I don't think so.
No, there's like a green tint to it, I think.
I don't think so.
When we
If
get
the stairs
closer-
have not. The stairs definitely have not been repainted, regardless. First drop, part of the loop, 0G roll, Cobra roll, block brakes maybe, and then the rest of the ride. So looks like almost done with the track repainting, and then just a few more supports to do. Really, just the top of lift hill, dive loop. So looks like they're like 70-ish% of the way there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do the catwalk and railings and all that stuff, since they didn't do that for Superman. But since they're changing the color of the coaster, I would assume they will. You can see that the Superman S's are still there. Hopefully those are removed, because it's pretty obvious what those are. You can't hide that with a paint job. Looks like they've done the top side of the track, but not the sides and the bottom on the left hill. And as you can see, the building theming is still in place. They had a slight shot of the big Bizarro sign from the official update, and it looks like that's been removed and just a black wall. So we'll see what they do with all this theming. Hopefully they come up with some interesting way to integrate it into the Medusa theming. And I'm okay with the fire staying too, because fire is always cool.
It looks like a Nickelodeon coaster, the orange and green.
Not as much as Tatsu, though.
Okay.
That is like dead-on orange and green Nickelodeon. The orange is more coppery for this one. It's a different shade of orange. The green is pretty similar to what Tatsu got.
I miss the old colors of Medusa. That was my favorite.
Yeah, the purple and the lime green.
Yeah, that looked best.
This looks better than what it was, though. If we look through the woods, we can see that the tanks for the propane are still on site, so whether the fire is still going to remain is undetermined at this point, but it still can. They have not removed any of that. This is steady testing of Green Lantern. Look at that. We got it. It works. Good job. So we have discussed Medusa. There are no new rides this year, but a lot of little upgrades all around the park. And one of them is getting rid of that ugly circus tent that was or party tent that was at the front of the park for the security screening. Apparently, new awesome security screening that they've been using for the last 2 years. Those cannot get wet, so they needed to be undercover, and they're finally building a permanent solution, as you can see here. Looks fantastic. Hopefully they get rid of the Holiday in the Park entrance sign before opening day, or that will be a little bit of out of place there. Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's go across the lake and we'll see if the Batman paint job has progressed any. And we do not need to go all the way across the lake. I can already tell you that that is some fresh yellow on that track. Oh my goodness. The 1993 Batman looks amazing. Oh, it was looking so worse for wear with all the repairs done to the track with like touch-up paint. Yes. All right, let's take a look from the lake and I'll wrap this up. And here we go. Back at the lake. Hooray. And there is Batman. Yep, looking nice and fresh. So that's going to be it for this little update here and vlog and whatever of the safari. Good time. Come down and check out the animals. It's fun. And of course, opening day is in 2 weeks, and we'll hopefully have another update next week if the wind cooperates on Sunday morning. This is Alex. Be sure to hit that bell for instant notifications when a video comes out. Like, comment, and subscribe.